Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Alexi here, and quick disclaimer, I know, my return to Magic, and we're already having quick disclaimers, I know, sad. It's 12:14 in the morning, where I currently live, and I am super tired recording this video, so I'm going to yawn a lot. I'm not only going to yawn a lot, like that, excuse me, I'm also going to be super tired the entire video. So I'm going to ramble on a lot and do this and this and that, just stick with me here. And I know I said a while ago my return is going to be on this day, but then college decided to happen and get in the way, and my return is now, so quit whining, I'm here. Here's the first deck tech of the new beginning of my channel. This is Vintage Grixis Reanimator. This deck's actually been through different iterations. To make a long story short, I had two 4-color versions, one with green, one with white. They were both awful. The green one was better than the white one, but the green one was still really awful. Um, I don't know. This deck also used to run. Oh my god, excuse me. This deck also used to run Yawgmoth's Will. I took it out for Wheel of Fortune, but let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Should both be in the deck? Should one be in the deck over the other? But I digress. Basically, like I said, Grixis Reanimator. This is the, I believe, third or fourth iteration of the deck. I don't know. It's the third or fourth iteration, something like that. But anyways, this deck basically you use cards like Careful Study, which is a blue Faithless Looting, in case you know, minus Flashback. Faithless Looting, Collective Brutality, which interestingly only I asked like 4 people if I should run this card. One person said I should, and I'm glad that one person told me I should because Collective Brutality has won games for me. Because if you can Collective Brutality first mode on your opponent, and your opponent could have like a Time Twister, which basically is 3 mana, you know, concede the duel, reset the game. Because it's basically what you might as well do at that point, is reset the game if your opponent Time Twisters you with a big graveyard in play. Or, oh my god, I need to control that. Or you could take out like a Force of Will or a Flusterstorm, something like that, and you could just win the game right there. And it's insane. Wheel of Fortune, you know, if your whole hand is just Wheel of Fortune, a bunch of graveyard or reanimator targets, you know, Wheel of Fortune's a good card. Deck Faden, basically 3 mana Faithless Looting for as long as he's on the battlefield, which is great. Basically, your goal is to bring a big creature into play with reanimator classics such as Sire of Insanity, Gristlebrand, Tidespout Tyrant, and my personal favorite, Iona. Why is Iona my personal favorite? Long story short, I've ended games by putting Iona in play. I tested this deck against Paradoxical Outcome. Very good matchup for me. Iona name blue, put Sire of Insanity to play the following turn, and my opponent cannot win the game. It's really that easy. And you basically you got a lot of like other protection. You know, you got Flusterstorm, Mental Misstep, a must in Vintage. If you don't play Mental Misstep in your deck better be good against it. Force of Will with another Flusterstorm in the sideboard, and 2 Pyroblasts as well. Some Pithing Needles to help protect you as well. If you want more protection, Null Rod, basically shops, other big artifact decks. Yeah. What was that? Oh yeah. There's a little bit of card draw on the deck. Besides the Faithless Looting effects, you got your Ancestral Recall, got your Brainstorm. I considered putting Ponder in the deck, but I felt like Ponder didn't fit very well in the deck. One of Demonic Tutor, no Vamp Tutor, unfortunately. Couldn't find somewhere to fit Vampiric Tutor. So Demonic Tutor is the only tutor effect I have in the deck. And plus, you're going to be drawing a lot of cards anyways. So you're probably just going to draw the card that you need. And this is more just like a last resort anyways. Time Walk, which is basically 2 mana, you know, beat your opponent to death. And basically the goal of the deck, in case you didn't know, big creatures, beat down your opponent, put them in the graveyard, put them into play, beat your opponent down, shuffle your deck, sideboard cards, repeat the process. Other good cards in sideboard, Angel Serenity, basically really good against other big creature decks or like Dredge. There's a lot of Dredge hate in this deck, in the sideboard at least, that you'll notice. Bane of Progress, big artifact deck. You know, goodbye. One Bizarre Baghdad. This is just a filler card. This card will probably change. I tried to put 4 of these in the deck and then throw an Urborg in as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't find room for this, let alone 4. I couldn't find room for 1, let alone 4 in an Urborg. And I don't know, like, the mana base felt good and it still feels good, but I feel like the deck would be better if I had more of these in the deck, and then I put an Urborg in so they can also produce mana, but I don't know what I would take out. Let me know in the comments how you would fix this deck. Maybe you don't think Bizarre Baghdad and Urborg belong in the deck. Maybe you think you could fit it in somehow, but you have what cards you would take out. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Elish Norn, basically Monastery Mentor hate and small creature hate. Basically, if you play Monastery Mentor, this is Wrath of God to you. This is 1 or 2 mana Wrath of God, depending on whether you cast Reanimate or Exhume. This is Wrath of God. This is not Elish Norn. This is Damnation, Wrath of God, whatever you want to call it. It's Supreme Verdict. That's not Supreme Verdict, but it might as well be Supreme Verdict because once you're sideboarding, your opponent's never countering this. I said earlier, another Flusterstorm along with Pyroblast. Basic Mountain, basically Strip Mine and Wastelands, stuff like that. If your opponent plays a bunch of those kind of effects, you have an extra land to put in. Which usually, if you're putting in this mountain, you're more than likely taking out something in the 1-drop section, which is what I've noticed. I would always take out, like, maybe Brainstorm because maybe Brainstorm was too slow, or maybe I take out Mental Misstep because the deck didn't have any 1-drops, and I just throw this in. Stormtide Leviathan, basically, it is 1 mana or 2 mana. All your creatures except Sire of Insanity are unblockable. Because basically, whoops, didn't mean to put it in the main deck. Creatures without flying are island wall can't attack, but all lands become islands. And this, comboed with Iona and Sire of Insanity, is really good because I guess against your Paradoxical Outcome opponent, or basically like big blue deck opponents, like blue-red Tinker, blue-red Standstill even, or blue-white Standstill rather. If you Iona name blue, that goes all your card draw. Sire of Insanity, not only can you not draw cards, like without a natural draw, you're also probably not winning the game because now you don't have a hand. And slam Stormtide Leviathan in play, well, now Stormtide Leviathan's in play, so now my creatures are unblockable. You can't cast any of your cantrips, and now you don't have a hand either to protect yourself. So if you don't have any creatures in play, you're dead. You can't counter any of my stuff either because I own a name blue. So unless I'm casting a blue spell and you have Pyroblast or Red Elemental Blast, I'm sorry. So Stormtide Leviathan, very good card against Paradoxical Outcome. It's another it's an insurance policy against Paradoxical Outcome, basically. Like, it's a guaranteed win. Like, you can't lose at all. You're winning because you're gonna beat your opponent down. They can't block you in. And Tormod's Crypt, Dredge hate, same thing with this. It's Dredge hate because Dredge is a very good strategy in Vintage. Anyways, that's Grixis Reanimator. That's the deck. If you have any questions about the deck or you have any advice, something you would take out, something you'd put in, let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to suggestions and criticism on my decks. Of course, I know this deck isn't perfect. I myself know some things that I definitely want to change. I definitely want to fix the mana base and fix some other stuff. I definitely want to try to fit Bizarre Baghdad into the deck. Maybe Yawgmoth's Will belongs in the deck. You could argue that, there's some other cards out there that you probably think should belong in the deck. You could probably argue that I should run 4 Mental Missteps instead of 3, although I would argue back that 3 is probably enough. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the deck, just overall. And I just want to make one announcement regarding Merciless Core Athena. We currently now have a YouTube channel, which is go by the name versus Core Athena, and we have just recently put up an Instagram. We actually put it up today. Well, technically where I live yesterday, but shut up, you get the point. And we also have a Facebook page. I will try to leave links to all of that down in the description. If you're interested in joining, please contact the Twitter. Twitter will be linked in the description along with mine. And DM the account. The account is ran by me, yours truly. And you have to be at least 18 to join. Unfortunately, that is a rule that me and the other officers made an agreement on, because the rule used to be 16, but now it's 18. So to join the main division, which is Mercer Score Athena, you have to be at least 18, and the open recruiting period will be ending on October 5th, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a Friday. It will end October 5th at 9 p.m. or no, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Is what I believe we agreed on. And then you will have to join through different closed recruiting periods, which you'd have to DM us, and it's a complicated process. But anyways, you can learn all this stuff by DMing at Merciless Athena on Twitter. And if you unfortunately don't make the 18 mark, you're in luck. We do have a separate division for I guess we're calling it a trainee slash prospect slash academy division called Merciless Academy Athena or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Someone named it. I just went with it and put the thing up on Xbox. I really have no idea. But anyways, I'm rambling on. If you want to join Merciless Core Athena, you have to be 18. If you want to join the other division, which is, I believe is called Merciless Academy Athena, the age minimum is 16. That's pretty much it for the Deck Tech and Merciless Core Athena. Again, if you have any questions, DM the account at Merciless Athena on Twitter. Visit the Facebook page, all that fun stuff. And one last announcement. This one regarding the channel. Obviously, college has been in the way for some time, and I can't just upload whenever I want because I got homework I gotta get done, and obviously, it's college, and if I don't pass, my mom kills me in my sleep, and obviously not really. That's just what I'm imagining in my head would happen. Anyways, my point with that is I'm obviously not going to be able to upload often because of college. So what I decided to do is that I'm going to dedicate every Saturday to uploading one video. So every Saturday, starting either this Saturday or next Saturday, I'll be uploading a video once every Saturday for a while. Once I'm more into the rhythm, I'm basically in the rhythm. Every day is basically the same thing, wake up at 7, go to class, go to my next class. If I have another class, go to that class. If I don't, go home. If I have another class, I go to that class, go home, sleep, eat dinner, go on Xbox for a bit, go back to sleep, repeat the process. Now, this isn't to say that, this is not to say that I'm not going to upload randomly on a Thursday. Maybe I have time because my classes got canceled, and I feel like, I'm gonna upload. I could easily do that, but one video guaranteed every Saturday, starting either this week or next week. That's how I'm gonna run the channel for some time. Next semester, if my schedule is a bit more flexible, I'm going to try my hardest to upload 2 videos a week, but for now, it's be 1 guaranteed video a week. Also, last announcement, this one regarding Merciless Core Athena, which is something I just thought of. If you subscribe to the channel. The channel is basically going to be used for little gaming clips. We're basically going to share clips from the clan members and, you know, do some live streams on there and all that fun stuff. So if you sub there, that's all that's basically going to be for. I just thought of that. But anyways, guys, I'm tired. I'm probably going to stay out for another hour and go to bed. So good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you're from. But I'm saying good night. I'm probably going to bed. Peace out. I'm not gonna say the last line. I'm not that dedicated to the game anymore just yet. Bye-bye.